Bree.
I'm Amber.
And welcome back to Let's Be Honest, where we do our QA, story time,
Vlogs.
relatable topics as well. And today we're going to start this video off.
Story time?
We're going to actually do a story time today.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's been a long time. Hope everyone's doing well. Greatly appreciate your view as well as your presence, and more importantly, we do love you. Before we get started, definitely give this video a thumbs up if you're into story times. Comment down below for all your suggestions that we'll definitely touch on. Also, turn the notification bell on to get all the latest videos. So without further ado, let's get it started.
Story time involves, make sure it's in frame, this bag.
Oh.
Most people know what this bag is.
Well,
red inside. I'll get into all that afterwards. But let me give you the basis of how I got this wonderful bag. And not only the bag, I got a little wristlet,
A little clutch,
and also the wallet. So all three of these things, one night.
One night only.
Sounds bad, right?
She got all that nice level.
Yeah, nothing sexual was involved or anything like that. It's kind of like a weird story. So, the backstory is, Bree and I went to a friend's house for a little get together, barbecue, if you will. I made queso this particular night, right?
You know, all of our story times are going to center around food. Before we get started, if you have not seen the video about the fight night party, click up there. It's almost
kind of similar to that. Not as extreme as far as the ending, but yeah, it's kind of along the lines. And I feel like sometimes our story times or stuff that happens when we're together, I'm like, man, I can't make this shit up.
I can vouch for this again. I was there.
Okay, so back to the story. Get together / barbecue, so to speak, if you will, because that's more so what I'm into, other than like going out to the club. Like that's pretty much dead for me. So a friend of mine, yeah, we're gonna have a get together. I'm a grill, so to speak. All right, do you need me to bring anything, contribute anything? I'll make queso. So that was my contribution. Got blue corn tortilla chips specifically for her and I, because we like the blue corn tortilla chips. And then regular tortilla chips as well. So I believe they were making, what was it, chicken, sausage,
some type of veggie dish. And
then it was something random that a girl there made too.
Some soup.
Soup, yeah. What? Potato soup to be at that. So I was like, that's kind of random, but you know, whatever. Gave it to us in a cup to try it, whatever too.
It was really good too.
This particular night too, the Bree is that person that will bring entertainment as far as games to do. So she brought a couple of card games, Uno to be exact for one of them, and then the other one I don't remember what it was called.
It was just like I would never have I, but with cards
basically.
Drinking game.
So more people show up. It's a good amount of us playing this game, and we're drinking and playing this game. I'm laughing because of certain stuff that happened. And the questions are, you know, stupid stuff like, you know, never have I ever, like, you know, kissed 3 guys in one night or along those lines. There were also a couple of drug questions in there that were like way off top that we felt like were for a different demographic. Like, why are these in here? But for the most part, you know, it's in rotation. Everybody's playing this game. There was also a particular card that would throw you something random, not to say, like, you know, either if you didn't admit to it or you were wrong for whatever reason, you would have to do something, I guess, as a dare, so to speak. So a girl that was there in the group, literally after I was the person actually reading the cards. So one of the cards, I don't remember the basis of what it said, but it said, kiss or make out with the person to your left, and this girl did it within seconds.
I mean, the person next to her was not ugly at all, so I can understand the courage that she had. She's like, this is my moment, I'm gonna kiss this man.
But I mean, on it, he was sitting down throwing off
no hesitation.
I mean, I'm reading the cards and I look up like, damn, I'm like, oh, like she really went for it.
My eyes was like this. Okay.
We also had another friend of ours who's there. He's very tall. Probably like 6'7", 6'8" to be exact. He's making jokes with Bree about putting sauce on meat.
Oh, wait, my boy, don't even
sauce on meat.
I don't even know how that got started though.
Because our other friend who was grilling, they were making that joke, and meat and
you like
whatever.
You like sauce in your meat, because I wasn't eating meat at the time.
Yeah.
So I wasn't eating meat at the time. I was strictly on this vegetarian, pescatarian lifestyle, and they're like, I guess, but this is before it started, before my journey started, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna take a piece of meat. You want sauce on your meat? Every time I say something, and we're always at these gatherings, someone always has a comeback that I'm just not prepared for.
Oh, it's always some sexual innuendo or whatever, but he kept tagging Bree with these because she kept getting thrown off guard. Like, you can do that with me all day and I'll give it back to you, so it doesn't matter.
I'm not social like that. So meanwhile, we're all having a good old time, you know what I'm saying, chopping it up. And then this guy, Sashay, in the room. I'm not going to say Sashay, but he walked casually. He had on a Supreme backpack. He had on a Louis V belt. He had on a Burberry scarf. He had on a white top, some colored pants, and some red. Were their shoes red?
I don't remember, but I know he had on, remember we were talking about the crystals, and then he had gauges in his ears.
Gauges, crystal. I mean, nothing's wrong with crystals and gauges, but it was a little bit of a clash.
And he was black, by the way.
He was black, and I think those shoes were some type of designer shoe. He had a designer shoe on.
I don't know.
He had 3 different designers on in one night. Let's just say it was too much.
So Bree dubbed him with the name. That's very important. Bree dubbed him with the name Shea Moisture.
Okay, he comes in, chopping it up with people. And we're like, who is this? He's like, oh yeah, hey guys, my name is Shea. And I'm like, that nigga's name is Shea Moisture.
Yeah,
that's his name. I give
that.
tag names. Okay.
So we're like in the game, in the thick of it, but he kind of interrupted it, and some people went off with him to do whatever they needed to do. He was there for a specific reason. I didn't know him. The group of people that were there, I've known for like years on end. So he was someone new as far as I didn't know who he was there for, specifically who he knew at the time. So he came in and kind of like broke up the game. So the girls were in the house sitting there. The guys were outside or went outside to go do whatever they were going to do, or some were talking to him. So it was kind of like an intermission thing. We're just sitting around chatting. And he comes back inside at this point. So he's standing in the doorway. He's listening to us talk. And I don't know what we were talking about specifically at the moment, but he's just kind of watching us.
We were, I don't know. He was like, I don't know what we were talking about, but this dude bust out and say, I got a game to play.
Yeah.
I got a game. Anyone that can come close to the number in my mind, I got a gift for you, and I'll go get it.
Yeah.
So we it was like 1 through what? At first it was like 1 through 100, and then he kind of lowered it down.
I think to like 50.
So 1 through 100, so everyone's going, you know, everybody 30, 50, whatever. Amber, what was your number?
My number was 7. I like
7. And my number was something like 20, right? Okay, no. You came close.
No, my number was the exact number.
You were the exact number.
Yes.
Hold on, I got something for you.
So time passes. It's like a good maybe like 10 minutes, and I don't pay any attention to him. Like, whatever, a gift. Like, I don't know you. What do you mean a gift? So go back to talking. We're minding our business, and things change. And then he walks back in and goes, "Here you go."
My face was like, so no. He walks in like this.
And hands it to me just like that.
Here you go.
Granted, it's not just me sitting there. Bree sitting there, and maybe about 4 other girls are there sitting there at the time.
So he came in with this nice Louis V bag, and my face was like, and then she opened it up.
He was like, "Yeah, look in there."
Amber's face.
The wallet.
What?
And then like the little wristlet or clutch.
And I said, Amber, I'm your friend, bitch. I better get one of them hoes too. But you know, he was just like, yeah, you won. You number 7. You got the gift. And we're like, this is not a regular gift. This is a whole Louis V bag. And you can tell. Let's get close. Let's get personal. This is a nice little Louis V bag. Okay? Red inside. It came with a cloth.
The cloths to all these things that came with it are in the bag.
So automatically I was amazed, I was impressed. I didn't know what to say. And the thing about him, he was kind of different. He was a little eccentric.
Yes.
You know, like I just can't even say.
So I'm no person. I don't know how to determine like what's real, what's fake, or any of that. I'm no expert about any of that. But just the fact that he gave me that, I met him that night. So that's just like an odd thing to give somebody. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, that just must be what he does. So it's
just
like,
have stuff in the trunk of pop truck.
Yeah, you know, he's that person, like, you know, booster or whatever. Like, you just have stuff, and then just everything he had on that night. He
was too much. A Louis V belt, Burberry scarf,
Supreme backpack,
red. So he was all over the place. Crystals and gauges.
Yeah.
Shea Moisture. I didn't know, and everyone was like, "Whose friend is this?
Yes.
Who? I don't know him." And he looked familiar. And I'm just like.
And another girl, you know, at the gathering makes it a point to say, like, he could have split that up between us. He could have gave somebody the purse, the wallet, and then, you know, the little clutch. So she kind of felt some way about it, and I heard she was talking about it all the way up until the next day. But in my mind, I'm just like, all right, that's cool, but that probably is not even a real bag. I'm gonna use it, most definitely. It's a nice purse, like it is what it is. I could care less about it being real or fake. But
Amber is not all into that. She's cute.
I'm not.
Cute, but I like purses, and baby, I would be like all day long wearing different color outfits. But I was just amazed that this dude had that in his trunk. I couldn't imagine what else he had.
Yeah, but I was like, over me picking a number, you just give someone, and there was nothing like he never asked me for my number afterwards or like watched me the rest of the night. I think I left maybe like an hour after that, and he was like, you know, have a good night, have a good evening. So I was like, that's kind of, it's weird.
What if you have a tracking device in that damn bag?
I mean, that was like last year, so we would have known by now. But yeah, that's our story time of that night.
Have y'all ever had something weird given to y'all just out of just you know, being generous, didn't even know what to expect? Comment down below. But again, appreciate you all for watching this Let's Be Honest segment, and stay tuned for the next video. See you later. Bye.